All right, I believe this was stage 7 at the Bullseye USPSA Nationals, and here's a look. All right, here we go. On the start, I'm weighted up on my left foot so I can just push the right straight back. So I have weight pretty solid on the left. I'm up on the toes just slightly on the right to just push me back into the box. When I land with my feet opened up to the swing of what I'm going to be shooting. That way I can have a natural target-to-target transition with staying within my hips and just point my belt buckle at the targets I want to shoot. Instead of see how my hips move. Now right here, I'm gonna shoot the bobber. I should have been moving my left foot back to open my hips to make this next transition better. But I didn't. Get around. Okay, narrow stance here. You can see to get to this last shot here, my weight is almost entirely on my left leg because I have zero flexibility. So I do a small drop step and power out. All right, the reasons I went the way I did. So I came in this way. This back section back here, most people went around this way. Part of the reason I didn't, there was a couple more steps. This was very slick down here. I saw almost everybody who ran down here to stop, slid real hard, several almost fell. I'm stiff, I don't have much flexibility, and this is so slippery down here, I decided to take a little of the speed out of that position, the entrance, by going here. It wasn't super easy for me to do the stutter steps or the deceleration steps into position because it was so slick. So I decided to come in here and just plant. And I used the fault line with my left foot to help me stop. Purposely ended again in a narrow stance because I knew I had to get a good lean on that last target. So if my weight's all on my left foot, I might as well do a drop step to power out. Come across, guns up early, start to come into position, break foot, stop foot up on the fault line. The reason I was using the fault line to stop is it was wet. This side was much firmer in the gravel than the left side. That's the reason I decided to come in here with the full speed. You had to go one way or the other, pick your poison. I don't think I lost any time, I'm just slow in the first place. But come through here and finished up strong. So a couple takeaways. When I step back in, get those toes opened up to the swing of your target array. On my left, I should have got that left foot back around quicker, but I didn't. Got around, muzzle safe. Okay, when I left there, we were explaining the drop step. Guns, I'm up, pumping my hands. Muzzle is clearly pointed down range. Both hands on the gun, muzzle still pointing down range. It's on the angle that I need to shoot this target. I come in, break foot, stop foot, carried a little too much weight into the fault line, but the reason I carried the weight is I did not want to put too much emphasis on decelerating with a deep knee bend there because it's just slick out there. It wasn't the gravel was just slippery. I don't care if it was dry or wet. I think it was probably worse than the wet, but it was just slippery out there. People were sliding around everywhere. I didn't want to do that. I hope you pick up a couple things in here as far as make your plan based on a lot of different things, not just the flow. Is the gun in a good position? Can I stop where I need to stop? Do I like the surface? So if I'm going to hit that area going really fast, is that surface going to hold? Make sure you test that in your walkthrough so you make good decisions. So if it is going to slide, when you get there, you're not surprised. Hope this helps you out. See you on the range.